Discover the magic within. Welcome to Wonderful Folktales.
The St. Jude Cathedral was dripping in gold, but nothing was louder than Roberto Alencar's ego. He was standing at the altar, watching his daughter prepare to marry into a billion-dollar dynasty, thinking he'd finally won the game. But then, the heavy doors creaked open. A man stepped onto that pristine marble floor wearing a gray suit that looked like it had been through a war, faded, frayed, and 20 years out of style. The bougie crowd started whispering, laughing behind their silk fans, wondering how a bum skipped past security. Roberto looked at him with pure disgust, thinking his money made him bulletproof. But when that man stepped into the light, Roberto's heart hit the floor. He was about to find out that the man in the dusty suit didn't just have the receipts, he owned the whole building. Before we reveal the truth behind this man's arrival, hit that subscribe button and join the family for more stories of real justice. Roberto was living his best life, or so it seemed. He was the king of the city, built on a mountain of lies. But inside the pocket of that old worn-out suit, Lucas was carrying a picture of the garage where it all started, and the legal proof of a debt Roberto thought was dead and buried. You looking at me like I'm out of place, Roberto, but I'm the only one here who actually belongs. The tension in that cathedral turned ice cold. Roberto tried to signal his boys to throw Lucas out, but Lucas didn't move an inch. He just stared him down with a look that said, "Your time is up." Have you ever seen a man realize his whole world was a house of cards? 30 years ago, Roberto wasn't a CEO, he was a snake. He stole a life-changing invention from his best friend, Lucas's father, leaving that man to die in poverty. That old gray suit, that was the only thing Lucas's father had left when he passed. Roberto chose greed, and he thought he'd fumbled the past for good. He was wrong. Lucas, my daddy died in this suit trying to get back what you stole. Now I'm here to collect the interest. The crowd went silent as Lucas pulled out a federal injunction. He hadn't been wasting time. He'd spent 10 years buying up every single one of Roberto's debts through a shell company. Every car, every mansion, even the rings on the altar, they all belonged to Lucas now. The mask finally slipped. Roberto fell to his knees as the friends who were just laughing at Lucas started scurrying out like rats on a sinking ship. Lucas, you spent millions trying to look like a king, but you're still that same thief from the gutter. The consequences were loud. Roberto didn't just lose his money, he lost his name. He was escorted out of his daughter's wedding not by security, but by the shame of his own reflection. Months later, Lucas turned Roberto's headquarters into a community center for kids who grew up with nothing. He proved that you don't need a designer label to have a soul. Justice might be slow, but it's got a long memory. Real power ain't about what's in your closet, it's about what's in your heart. If you believe the truth always comes to light, drop a like and subscribe.